The interstellar medical outpost on Station Alectra. 9 had seen every man of alien creature come through its reinforced steel doors, a clawed beast with 6 broken tusks, a Netari cloud being that had accidentally inhaled a plasma leak, even the venomous friction drakes that could spit acid strong enough to melt bulkhead plates. But nothing had ever rattled the alien veterinarians quite like the creature brought in that day. It arrived in a containment cage, armored marines surrounding it with shock pikes ready. The station's lead alien vet, Dr. RYYDH, stared at the display monitors and felt his gills flatten against his neck. The creature inside was small compared to most galactic fauna, no taller than 1.8 units, no claws longer than a couple of centimeters, no visible armor plates or energy sacs. Yet every fiber of his instincts screamed danger. Apex predator. RYYDH hissed. His assistants recoiled. Pure carnivore. Look at the binocular eyes. Look at the musculature. Those teeth. It was built to kill. The Marines didn't disagree. One kept muttering. It took down 3 side lines with nothing but a length of sharpened alloy. The alien vet turned away. I will not touch it. Its kind exists to end life, not preserve it. Inside the cage, the human groaned weakly. His name was Dr. Elias Rowan, once a veterinarian on Earth, now drafted into interstellar expeditions. His shoulder was torn open from a mauling, his breathing shallow. Yet despite his wounds, he was the only one who wasn't terrified, because in his lap lay the real patient. A trembling creature no larger than a dog, its skin mottled purple with stress bruises. It had 4 eyes, 2 ears like bat wings, and a stubby snout leaking thick yellow mucus. The creature whimpered and pressed its head against Elias's bloody chest, seeking comfort. Elias stroked it with his good hand. Easy, girl. You're okay. The alien stared in disbelief. Our YYTH pointed one claw. That apex predator, that human, is cradling a fangworm pup. Those are vicious even as younglings. Its venom glands are active. It is classified class red, untreatable. But Elias only chuckled softly through the pain. She's not dangerous. She's scared. When the Marines hesitated, Elias dragged himself to his feet, still cradling the whimpering pup. Where's your med bay? She's suffocating. Her air sacs collapsed. You expect us to let you loose? Our YYTH snarled. A human with an apex predator in his arms? Madness. Elias fixed him with steady eyes, the kind born of a lifetime with frightened animals. I've treated lions with infected paws, bulls in blind rage, wolves with shattered ribs. They weren't monsters. They were just hurting. Same thing here. The room fell silent. RYYH's gills fluttered in agitation, but curiosity stirred beneath his fear. He gave the order reluctantly. Bring the tools. If he dies, the blood is not on my claws. They moved into the med chamber. Elias laid the pup gently on the sterile table, murmuring comfort as it writhed in panic. Every alien vet flinched back from its snapping jaws, but Elias didn't. He simply pressed a hand over its eyes. Sure, you don't have to be brave. Just rest. His calmness worked better than sedatives. The creature stilled, trembling. With deft fingers, Elias examined the wound. Collapsed air sac, just like I thought. Needle decompression should relieve the pressure. Someone hand me a venting catheter. None of the alien vets moved. Their fear chained them to walls. Finally, Elias sighed, reached into the tray himself, and set to work. His movements were steady despite blood still leaking from his own shoulder wound. The catheter slid in. A hiss of trapped gas burst free. The pup gasped, then released a weak but steady cry. Color returned to its skin. Elias smiled. There we go. Breathing again. The alien vets murmured among themselves. They had never dared touch such a creature. Yet this human, bleeding and unarmored, had done so without hesitation. Our YYTH's voice was low. How why? You did not fear being bitten or poisoned or torn apart. Elias leaned against the table, exhausted. Because fear doesn't help the patient. Animals bite when they're scared. They lash out because they don't understand. You can't treat them if all you see is danger. You have to see their pain. The fangworm pup nuzzled against his side, licking weakly at his hand. The Marines, who had been ready to kill it moments ago, now looked away, ashamed. RYYTH's crest lifted uncertainly. And what of you? You are wounded badly, yet you treat another first. Elias chuckled, though his vision swam. That's what vets do. My patients can't speak for themselves. They need someone who will. Hours later, when Elias finally allowed the station medics to stitch his torn shoulder, the alien vets gathered outside the infirmary. RYYTH stared through the glass at the human, who was asleep with a fang-wearing pup curled beside him like a child. He is an apex predator, one assistant whispered. Yes, RYYTH agreed slowly, but perhaps not of death, of compassion. Word spread quickly across the station. The species most feared in the galaxy, humans, the strange predators with fire in their eyes, were not only warriors, but healers. They could stare into the mouth of a venomous beast and see not a monster, but a frightened patient. From that day, the sign above the Alectra, 9 veterinary wing bore 2 phrases in bold script. Fear sees a predator. Compassion sees a patient. And underneath, written in the human tongue, it's just scared, not dangerous.